YouTube family, what is up? What is up? Okay, so I'm jumping in. I'm going to show you, what if I can show you how to list your wholesale deal on the MLS without a realtor license. The method I'm going to share with you is going to help you close 1 to 2 extra deals per month without doing any extra marketing, without doing any extra work. And this, my friend, is the new thing that some of the top real estate investors in the country are doing right now to make millions of dollars a month. Recently, I just did 3 of these deals, and I want to share with you exactly what it is. So I paid $30,000 to go to this real estate mastermind called Collective Genius, where I basically network with some of the top real estate investors in the game. You have to do at least 75 deals, and it costs about $30,000 to actually be a part of this mastermind. But I brought that secret back, and I'm going to share with you. So if you enjoy this content, this video, please be sure to show your boy King Khang some love. Boom, smash the thumbs up. If you're new to the family, be sure to boom, smash that subscribe button. But what if I can show you how to list so basically, I'm going to show you how to attract retail buyers. So any deals that you talk to a seller and seller want retail, I'm going to show you how to still be able to put that property in a contract, list it on the market, and make a profit out of this. So instead of throwing away all these sellers that say no to your steep wholesale discount, what if you're able to accept their offer but still make money on it? So once again, if you guys, throughout this whole entire thing, if you have any question, drop it down below. Before we get rocking and rolling, I just came back from the mastermind in California, and I talk a lot of networking, so my voice here. But if you haven't followed me on Twitter, Thread, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, also too is I just got my TikTok account back, and it got banned. I don't know if I should talk about why I got banned, but I don't want to get banned from YouTube either. But if you can follow me on there, go to Real King Khang, and you can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, wherever, Facebook as well. Okay, but before I get into that, I do want to talk about another topic that have been causing a lot of drama on Instagram. And a lot of you have never ran a business before. So I think what I'm about to share with you is going to help you a lot. So I want to let you know that Lon and I were both high school dropout. I don't have a business degree. When we got into entrepreneurship, I didn't have any business experience. None of my families are in business that taught us business. I learned all of this through trial and error, through real world school. And I believe that the real world school will teach you more than 10 years sitting in a classroom. But I'm going to show you this video, and I'm going to share with you why people are getting mad and angry at me about this video. But I'm not taking it down. And the reason why I'm not taking the video down, because I believe whatever I share, everything I share and everything I say, I believe it. And I think that when you can get to the point where you don't care about people, opinions, what they think of you, what people say about you, you become fearless and you'll be much more happier. Because when I share things and when I speak from the heart, what I believe to be true. And a lot of things that you're going to say or do in life, my friend, no matter what, there will be someone that's going to say negative things about you. Look at baby Jesus. Even baby Jesus get hater. Not everybody's going to like you. And you cannot live your life trying to make everybody else happy. Focus on doing you and live true with yourself. And also, too, so I'm thinking about doing my own podcast. So for those of you who say, Khang, I would listen to your podcast where I sit down with 1 hour and we talk more about just everything in life in general. Because I don't think I share enough of my life with you guys. Everything I share is like straight entrepreneurship, business, real estate mainly. But I'm going to share this video with you, and you guys can go ahead and comment. I'm not offended about anything. And I think when people get offended about a certain topic that people talk about you, it's because you're insecure about it. But let me share this one with you. It's been going crazy.
All right, Angie. Hi. We appreciate your hard work. You've been with us for a long time. So Angie deserves a bonus.
So we're at the airport.
So 1, 2, 3,
Okay, I'm going to stop there. If you want to see the whole video, just go to my Instagram. So we're at the airport, and Lon and I, when we do something, man, we do because we feel like it, we want to do it, and I want to do it right away. I'm not a waiter. I hate waiting around. When I think of an idea or someone brought me an idea that I believe in it, I just want to go execute it, my friend. Like, I'm not a procrastinator. Like, I hate waiting for things to come, to happen, or wait to do it. That's why even when I post my stuff on social media, I hate the whole schedule. Like, have a schedule. Dude, I'm like, I like it, I post it, I don't if I don't. But basically in the video, I gave my assistant a $500 bonus and a 50 cents raise. And everybody got mad about the 50 cents raise and even the $500 bonus. But here's something I want to share with you guys. For those of you who don't understand, and I can tell you right now, majority of the people who comment on that are hating on that video is because they are an employee. They're employee. And every employee, dude, wants to get paid a lot. I wouldn't say all, but majority wants to get paid a lot, but are not willing to put in the effort. And let me share this with you really quick. So in my local market, the average income in my local market, I would say between 35 to 40K. Between 35,000 to 40K. That's the average income. Even if some people that graduated from college comes out, maybe makes $50,000 a year. You know how much Angie makes? She's my assistant. She's making between 60 to 65K a year. And her work, as easy as it can be. Vacation paid for, 6 leave paid for. Now I say this, it's not to get on here and talk back to all the haters and the naysayers. I don't care about them. But what I do care is because the reason I want to speak up is for those of you who actually follow me. You like, Khang, I love your content. I like who you are. But sometimes my 30-second video or my 1-minute video only say so much. So people get different. So I come on is to talk to my fan, the people who follow me and like my content. I want you to be a good businessman, a good businesswoman, to take care of people. And that's why I come on to explain to you so you can understand this. I don't care about the hater. I don't care about the naysayer. I don't care about the brokies. But let me explain to you. Angie get paid 60 to 65K a year. Now, she's a very good employee. Okay? She's on time, always there when we need her. But let me tell you this, my friend. Whatever she does, I can hire someone else on and pay them $35,000 a year. They would do the exact. Dude, I pay them so good. Every vacation trip we'll pay for Law and I give them bonus every single quarter, and we reward them every single quarter, every single bonus. They get bonus, they get commissions, all of that. Pay vacation, pay sick. We send her on trip and all of that. The reason why we're willing to pay Angie the extra 30K, my friend, is because she's loyal and she's been with us for a long time and we want to get her taken care of. But everybody on there, all they do is this is what they say. Why don't you give her a $5 raise? Why is it 50 cents? Well, if you pay your assistant 65K a year, then I want to go and see you give her a $5 raise. How many $5 raise can you give them? Once a year? Once every 2 years? You see, my friend, when you run a business, you always got to understand, my friend, you're running a business, not a charity. You want to run a charity? Go ahead and do the charity work. But I'm talking about when you run a business, my friend, it's all about profitable. Yes, you want to make sure you get your employee taken care of. I do believe that. Dude, I grew up with a J-O the B. And so let me even explain this for those of you who don't understand. But first, let me finish this. But dude, I started at a J-O the B, making $8.50 an hour. Did you know that they would give you a 10 cents, dude, a 10 cents raise for staying at the company for the whole entire year? 10 cents. You know how happy I was? Come on, man. Shit. And everybody that goes on there and comment on that video that bonus was not enough. Dude, Angie got a bonus just a month ago. Again. And everybody that goes on and comment, because there will be people, my friend, even your friends and family, will try to sabotage you. But you see, when I decided to put my life on social media, I know there are going to be things like this that's going to happen. But I don't care. I choose. That's the path that I choose. Once again, I go on here and I explain it so y'all can understand. The true fan of mine can understand, because I want you guys to be a good leader, a good businessman, a good businesswoman. Take care of your people. And don't let the people that talk shit about you trying to sabotage your business. The people that talk shit will never even pay the employee $60K. If you say, well, why don't you pay your assistant $100K? You can come and pay her $100K. I will happily see Angie move on and be with a better company that pays her better. So you think you can do it? Step in and do it. I hate the talk, man. That's why if I'm going to launch a podcast, it's going to say Moni Talks and Bullshit Walk. So everyone that say, hey, well, you should pay her more. Well, why don't you come and take her? Pay her more. I love to see my people grow. And Angie, by following us, she get all this knowledge, not even included. She just got her first Airbnb, my friend. Come on, man. Shh. A lot of you do stepping over dollars for pennies. Shh. So let me explain this. Now I want to explain to you guys how to actually deal with your employee and get them taken care of, but also be a good boss, but don't get your taken advantage of. Let me explain. Okay? And everyone that comments, oh, if that was me, I would have quit. I want to see you go do better. If you feel like you can find a better place that pays you better, take care of you better, leave. But a lot of them, dude, always around the back, talking about their boss, talking about the company, talking about this and that shit, sound like a little bitch. But when it comes to pulling the trigger, leave. You want to get paid more because you feel like you put in so much work and you don't get enough reward back from your company? Leave. Go build your own business. But you're too scared. So you rather be a little bitch and work at the job and talking shit. If you have the balls, dude, I'm getting so, if you have the balls, go do it. But a lot of them only talk shit. When they get into the real world, they get crushed because they don't even know how to run a business. Let me tell you this, my friend. So when you do have an employee, so here's the employee mentality, my friend. So let's just say they start out with $10 an hour and they do good. So what happened is that, and I tell you this, dude, because I was once an employee. I worked for a company, dude, for 8 freaking years. So I understand how employee mindset operates. So if they stay at this $10 for too long, typically, I would say after 3 to 6 months, if they continue getting the same pay, they'll get they will get unmotivated. They will get discouraged. So what you want to do is you always want to keep your employee excited, and you got to find ways to motivate them. And to me, the best motivation is Moni, my friend. Hold on a second. Oh my gosh. It's Moni, my friend. So what you want to do is, let's just say you know that you want to give them a $1 raise, but instead of giving a $1 raise right away, you split it. You'll be like 50 cents now, right? And then they continue to do something good. You give them another 50 cents later. So what happened is that, because if you give them $1 now, how long is it going to take you to give them another $1 again? Maybe it'll take you another year to give them $1 again. But did you know that after 3 months or 6 months, if they get the same pay, they'll get discouraged. I'm telling you, dude, because I was once an employee. So you want to cheer them up. Even if you give them a 25 cents or whatever raise it is throughout the whole entire year, as they can see their paycheck grow, they're excited, they're more motivated. So Lon and I will split it up and we'll pay them throughout the year as they keep adding value to the company. Every company that you go to, if you can make their company $1 million, I'll pay you $100K. If you can come over to my company without any of my extra work, and you can produce me $1 million a year, I'll pay you $100K a year, no problem. But the problem is majority of the people that have the employee mindset only wants more, but never willing to put in the work. So if you want to be the best employee, you want to get paid a lot, my friend, you got to put in the work first. You got to be willing to go the extra mile. Like I believe now in 2024 and beyond, all the average will get cut out. Everything you do is average, dude, is going to be replaced by AI. If you want to be more valuable to the company, I'll pay you more. But do you see what I'm saying? And some people will be like, well, you know what, dude? Why don't you go in there and pay them $5 more? Okay. So let's just say they go from $10, you pay them $5 more. Did you know that just about 6 months, if they see their pay stay the same for the next 6 months, they will get bored of that same pay. So they will try to find ways to they'll cause drama because they're getting the same pay, they get bored. So can you pay them another $5 in the next 6 months? And then after that, can you pay them another $5? Because once you set the standard of $5, that's what they expect, my friend. And no other real estate investor share this shit with you. But I will. Because this is how you run a profitable business, my friend. Once again, I'm here to run a business, not a charity event. Like a lot of you, dude, never own a business before. You don't even know. Shit. The hardest thing with running a business, dude, is hire employee and having the right team. And knowing how to motivate them, keep them excited, get them paid, all of that. And all of this thing, my friend, you learn through the real world school. No colleges ain't gonna teach you shit. What is college gonna teach you about business? Your professor doesn't even run a business. Doesn't even have a business. How is he gonna teach you all these details? Come on, man. Shit. And the thing is that if you give your employee raise, matches their value. Like I believe that matches their value. And if they're ungrateful, maybe they don't deserve to be in your company. Maybe. Because they feel like they deserve more. Okay, great. Go find another company that pays you more for what you feel like you deserve. Because that's what I feel like you deserve. And if you're unhappy with it, I want to see you do better. I do. You see, my friend, most business owner, when you get controlled by your employee, you lose the game. As a business owner, you never want to be vulnerable to your employee, which means you never let your employee, man, take care of your business without you knowing the shit in your business. You need to know the in, the outs of your business. You always want to have a pulse on your business. You need to know what's up. Because if you don't know and you let your employee takes over and that one person, maybe even it's your COO or your manager, and they felt like you don't know anything about the business, and if they know that you rely all on them, they're going to cause drama because they know that you need them. You know, Lana and I was once there, and we learned this. The employee, they come, they cause drama, they want to quit because they know that we need them. But guess what, my friend? Lana and I have learned from that. So we run our business completely different. All of our VAs are cross-trained, employee are cross-trained. So not one person knows one thing. And so they all know everything in it, right? So they cross-train. So if you quit, I replace you like that. And this is why wholesaling is just much more easier to grow. That's why McDonald's, my friend, McDonald's grows so quick. Or, I mean, it's easier to scale and grow it because they can hire any average people to come in, boom, and take over your J-O to B just like that. And that's how you want your business to be. You don't want to be vulnerable. You don't want to be controlled by your employee. Okay? And that's why I don't like nail salon. That's why I don't like restaurant. Because chef, it's hard to find a good chef. And a nail salon, that's why Lana and I don't get into nails. Because all these nail technicians, they got to go get a license. Anything require a license, my friend, is hard to replace. It's just hard. Okay, so now let's move into the main thing. I'm fired up. I'm sorry. But honestly, I want to share with you, because some of you don't know, like I go to Real Estate Mastermind. And you might think some of these guys and gal that have big office that knows how to run and be profitable, majority of them, dude, comes in there, they're in the negative because the way that they pay their employee. They are here paying one of their guy $100K a year. And Lon and I pay $60K a year, do the same amount of work, but they're still happy with $60K because right here, they got the employee in asking for more. You gotta be on top of your shit, man. If I can replace you with somebody else and pay the same, why would I hold y'all? Why would I pay you more? Okay, now let's get into the real thing is that I'm going to show you how to list your wholesale deal on the MLS. Honestly, I took up 21 minutes of the live because I really want you guys to understand that concept. You're here to run a profitable business, not a charity. You want to do a charity, do it separately. And never be at a mercy of anybody. When I say anybody, it's your employee, right? Dude, they're entrepreneur that get pushed around by their employee. Are you the boss or are they the boss? Who's the boss? Come on, man. Shit. Okay. Let's get into the main thing. So now, listing your wholesale deal on the MLS, my friend. So what I'm going to talk to you about is right now it's extremely popular, but only popular for some of the top wholesalers in the country. Majority of you probably don't even know how to do this, and that's why you're going to get crushed. So your boy King Khang is going to put you on the game. It's called novation. And let me explain exactly how you're going to execute one in the next 30 days without doing any extra work, any extra marketing. I want you to go back to your data, go back to all of your lists, go back to your CRM, and go back to all the leads that you got, and here is what you're going to pitch the seller. You guys ready for this? This, my friend, is it's going to help you make an extra $25,000 to $50,000 a month from all the leads that you like, oh, it didn't work out. Check this out. It's going to blow your mind away. Okay, so let's just say that you talk to a seller, and her property is worth $100,000, and because you have to go with the wholesale formula, so maybe you have to get that property in a contract for $50,000. But with novation, my friend, check this out. You can go back to that seller, and you can maybe offer that seller $80,000, or even at $85,000, or even $90,000. Lock that property on the contract, and you're going to do what's called a novation. And here is how you're going to pitch. So the key to actually executing this is one, having the right title company that know how to do it. Two, is having the right contract. And then number three is you got to know how to pitch to the seller. The three most important things. You have to have the right title company. You have to have the right contract. And then you got to know how to pitch. So I'm going to show you exactly how to come back and pitch to the seller. And here is how you're going to pitch. You're going to say, Bob, oh man, let me take a drink real quick. By the way, I share with you more strategy like this inside my new book. If you have Kindle, you can download it for free. So I just launched my new book. If you want to grab a copy, all I ask for is if you can drop me a review on Amazon, it will mean the world to me. Just go to WTMbook.com. And if you use that link, you fill out your name and your email. You also gonna get a free ARV calculator and a free rehab calculator that my team spent countless of hours to make that for you, to help you become the best real estate investors. So it's gonna make things, figure out the ARV, the rehab, very easy, very simple. All right. So go to WTMbook.com if you want to grab a copy. The secret to wholesaling real estate virtually. So here's how you pitch to the seller. So you go back and you said, hey, Bob, remember that offer that I made you, 5 days ago for $50,000 on your property, and you didn't want it. You didn't accept it because it was low. Well, guess what, Bob? our company actually just launched a new program called the Home Buyers Program. And they're going to ask you, what the heck is that? You're going to explain to them just like this. So basically, Bob, what that is that it actually allows us to actually make you a higher offer on your property. And it actually allows us to actually put your property on the market to attract retail buyers. So we can help you. So this allows us to put this out to thousands of our investors that's willing to pay retail, and actually puts us, we can put your property on the market. Don't say the MLS, because now it makes it seem like you are a realtor. Just say the market, the open market. So it allows us to put on the open market. It allows us to send it out to, thousands of investors on our database that's willing to pay retail for the property. But the best part is, Bob, you don't have to pay realtor commissions. You don't have to pay closing costs. We're going to get your property sold as is, because we are going to take care of all the repairs and all the work on your property if there's anything comes up. And they're going to ask you to keep explaining it. So what happened is, you're going to be like, well, Bob, now would you do like $80K for your property? Likely the answer is probably going to be yes. Okay. So you need so what's good about novation is all you need to know is, what would the property sell right now in an as-is condition. So you don't need to know about the ARV value. You just need to know what the as-is value for the property is. Like what can you list that property on the market for? That's it. And all you need to do is get that under contract for $20,000 or $30,000 or $40,000 off, and you're golden. Okay. So now let me explain. So let's just say that the property is worth, let's just use 200K. It probably makes more sense in today's market. Let's just say that the property is worth as is for 200K. Follow me? And then you're able to go back to the seller and say, hey, Mr. Seller, would you take 180 or even 175? So my question to you is, how likely do you think that the seller would accept the 180 versus you have to get under contract for like 110? Very likely, right? The 110 is your wholesale price, but the 180 is the novation price. So you got under contract for, let's just say 180, 180K. Now you're going to list it on the property you're going to list it on the MLS. So the seller, hold on a second. Let me slow down a little bit here. So the seller, hold on, let me wipe this. You guys follow me? You can comment in the chat if you understand what I'm saying. Then put yes. If you don't quite understand, then comment in any question you got. Oh, I gotta leave. What time do I have to pick up Lon? I gotta go. Hold on a second, real quick. So here's the seller. 11. Okay, seller. Okay, and here's you. Okay, so you got the seller to accept for 180K. Okay, you're gonna get the seller to sign the purchase and sale agreement like the normal one, like the contract that I gave to you guys. But in this purchase and sale contract, there should be a clause in there that say that the seller agree and allow you to list the property on the market. That's step one. The clause in there is extremely important. Now, once again, I got to disclose this. I'm not giving you guys any legal advice. Check with your attorney. But this is what we're doing. So in that purchase of contract, all you need to do is put the clause in there that the seller allows you to list the property on the open market. So that's step number one. Now, once the seller agrees, so to do novation, you have to be transparent with the seller. That's why novation is so easier to do, because you don't have to I'm going to hide my fee. No, you don't. You just tell the seller exactly what you're going to do. You're going to help them find a retail buyer for their deal by putting on the market without them paying any closing costs, no realtor commissions. They don't have to fix their property up and all of that, right? So you're going to list their property on the market for $200,000. So with novation, you can get buyer that's going to get bank loan, conventional loan, USD loan, VA loan, FHA loan. That's why you're able to don't have to put on a contract at a super low price and still make this work. So let's just say you got the buy comes in at $200,000. Okay? Then you're going to go back. You're going to have to seller sign what's called a novation agreement. Now, this is something I cannot share with you guys. I wish I can, but I only share my novation contract with my students only. So you're going to go back to the seller and you're going to have the seller sign the novation agreement. Once you found the buyer for $200,000, you're going to have the seller sign a novation agreement. The key here, my friend, is that this novation agreement is like a power of attorney, POA, which means it allows you to step into the seller's shoes and execute a purchase and sale contract with the end buyer. So the end buyer, all they know is they know that they're dealing with you. So, and then this is you. Oh gosh. So the POA give you power of attorney to execute the purchase agreement with the end buyer. So now when I give you this example, the seller is going to see that there's going to be a $20,000 difference because the seller's going to be like, hey, I thought that I'm selling for mine for 180. Why all of a sudden there's a 20,000? It's said 200,000. Now this is not going to be anything that the seller's going to question. But what if you're able to what if the property's worth 200,000, right? And then you got it for like 150. You got the seller to agree for 150, and you put it on the market for 200,000. You finally buy for 200,000. My friend, this right here is very important. So listen. So now you're going to come back to the seller. The seller's going to sign the novation agreement that shows that, my God, they agree with you for 150. Why are you selling for 200,000? Here's how you explain to them, because they're going to be like, wait, you're going to make $50,000 on this deal? Here's what you're going to tell them. You're going to say, Bob, you're going to get your 150 at, like we agreed upon. All right. The reason why you see the $200,000 on the novation agreement on the contract that we're selling it right to the end buyer is because we need the $200K from our lender. That's why we put on there, we're buying it for $200,000 because we need the $200K from our lender. 150 is going to go to you. That $50,000, we got to pay realtor commissions. We got to pay all your closing costs. And also too, is the buyer want us to do some repair on the property. Where are we going to get that money? Do you want to pay us the $50K, Mr. Seller? Seller's going to say no. That's why, Bob, we're getting that money from our lender to fund and pay all the closing costs, so that way you don't have to pay. Boom. And that's it, my friend. Once you're able to do that, you send these contracts into the title company. They do the rest of the work. But the title company, you need to not all title company know how to do novation. So you got to find a title company that actually know how to do novation. So once again, I cannot share the novation contract with you guys because there's a lot of liabilities that goes along with it for those of you who don't do it right. So that's why I am open this up. So right now, we're actually teaching all of my students right now, and I'm willing to take on 5 more students that's just ready to go and saying, Khang, I love this method, man. I want to start implementing this into my wholesaling business. I want to start doing this, and I want to learn. So for those of you who say, hey, Khang, I want to go and I want to rock and roll with you, only 5 right now. So if you want to sign up, just go to, hold on a second. All you need to do is go coachwithkhang.com, fill out the application, book a call with my team, and let's see if we're a good fit for each other. But that's all the time that I got for you guys right now. Once again, you don't need to join my coaching or anything like that. I share this with you, but on there, we actually have days where we break down everything for you, walk you through every step of the way. You will get all the contracts and everything needed. We'll show you how to fill it out, how to use it, how to market, how to pitch. All of that is going to be there. It's like a hands-on guiding you through the whole entire step for those of you who needs that extra guidance and the extra support. Anyways, you guys, I do hope that you guys enjoy and appreciate this video, that it does add a lot of value to you. If you have any other questions, comment down below and I'll try to answer as many questions as I can. But I'm running out of time. I appreciate you guys so much for being here with me on a Saturday. Until next time, take care and let's go get this money. Ciao. But right now, I'm taking this back, and already we're putting 2-3 deals under contract just by doing this. Go back to your database. You don't have to do new marketing. Go back to your database and start implementing this. And I promise you, in the next 30 days, you should be able to close 1 deal just like this. Take care, guys.